Hey there, online students. This is Dr. Buer. It is Monday, February 26th, and it is now the 7th week of classes. We are very close to half the way through, and thankfully we have WEC week next week, and then we have spring break, so we got a little bit of respite in the middle of the semester, so I'm super excited about that. I would appreciate your prayers. We are going, my wife and I, to Georgia this weekend to visit with our families. My mom, as many of you I've told, I can't remember if I've told everyone, she has Alzheimer's and is now in a memory care facility, so we want to go see her. And my father-in-law's had some medical concerns, so we want to go see him. So we just appreciate your prayers for safe travel. And then, of course, we're all very excited about WEC Week. If you're on campus, I hope that you'll be able to go to the events, and I look forward to seeing you. If you see me at the sessions, don't hesitate to stop me and say hello. All right, well, here's what we've got going on this week in our different classes. In NT 5103, we are now in the vein of working with the study guides. We have gone through reading Dr. Wallace's text, and we've gotten an exposure to it. Now what we're going to do is put that into practice, and the way that we do that is through study guides. Now, that's just a term we've used for decades for these assignments, but essentially these are assignments that get you into working with syntax in the biblical text. It requires that you translate the text, it requires that you answer questions about the text, and it's digging you into all of the particular issues that you need to know in order to understand how grammar impacts exegesis. So I'd like for you to take a very close look at this particular page on Intro to Study Guides. There is a quick video that one of my former interns prepared that will walk you through how to do these. What you'll notice as you look at each one of these, let me back up, is that we're going to cover all of John chapter 4, so there's a study guide for every section of verses. The ones that are marked with an asterisk are ones that are already filled out for you. All you have to do is the translation. You don't actually have to complete anything, but read along with that study guide because that will show you the kinds of questions we're asking, and it will get you into the text. So the whole point is to really wrestle with the text through translation, through asking questions, through going back to Dr. Wallace's text, through thinking through the categories, and that's going to be our vein for the balance of the class for the most part. So let me know what questions you've got, but to me this is really exciting because we're really going to dig into the biblical text and think about how grammar works, and that is almost priceless to help you understand how to think through the text. In NT 5104, we are at the tail end of working on our method. Now, we do call this class Introduction to Exegesis, and you can see that there's a lot of things that we haven't covered, but we have covered some very important things, like word studies, etc. And what we're doing this week is focusing on the commentary. We're wanting now to think about how will we synthesize the analysis we have done, and then make that presented in a clear way for exposition, for instruction, etc. So that's what we're working on this week, and I actually find that students do pretty well on this because you are already used to explaining the text, thinking through how it works, helping people understand it. We're just doing that now with a little bit more rigor and a little bit more technical work, but it's going to feel in many ways similar to what you have done before. So please read this and let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to reading that. First thing to note, though, just popped into my mind, is that you are required to write only on 3 verses in our paragraph. You're going to write on Ephesians 2, 11 through 13. The major paper that you're going to work on in short order will actually cover all of 2, 11 through 22. So we're just working on a subset in order to get some skills. In NT 5110, we are now back in our normal mode of doing some reading, watching some videos, and working on a discussion question. The topic this week is historical criticism and 7 areas of New Testament discussion. I really like this area because what it does is it helps set up why we ask the questions we do about the New Testament. There's a history of interpretation, and this helps you see what some of those critical issues are and can be very helpful for understanding why the discussion gets shaped like it does out in scholarship and out in the world. All right, well, nothing really very exciting going on except full speed ahead, and I do hope that you have a great week. I won't do a weekly video update for WEC Week or for spring break, but if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I look forward to seeing you online. Take care, and God bless.